Okay, so I just wanted to show you a little bit about how this the liquid pencils work. And it's by General, and it's called Sketch and Wash. So I'm going to just draw, maybe just a small drawing, maybe draw a pear. This is what Kathy drew, Kathy Hanson, when she was showing me. And I'm not that great at drawings. This looks a little bit more like a bowling pin than a pear. So, but there we are. Let me see if I can get rid of this glare. There, okay. There we go. And I'm just going to put a little indent there and a little stem here. And then I'm going to just add a little bit of extra right here for a little bit of shade. Okay, so it's a pretty simple drawing, right? So now I'm going to take just a little round brush. Well, I've lost it, so I guess I'll get out another one. And I'm going to wet my brush. Just damp. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to wet these lines and I'm going to soften them out. Because what we have is liquid graphite. So you can bring your brush in and get a really nice soft edge. Here's the shading. So now it looks like a drawing that we've worked on, and it doesn't look flat because we've got a little bit of shading mixed in there to make our round edges. And we can move this. Now I'm going to kind of pull it out here a little bit. But I'm not going to pull it all the way across because I want to preserve my light. Pull that around a little bit. Okay, so now I want to dry this. I could wait for it to dry. It doesn't take really long, but I'm just going to hit it with my heat gun. Okay, so we have a nice graphite looking pear right there. And if you wanted to leave it black and white, you could. I'm going to use my General pencils, the watercolor pencils that I just bought. And I'm going to add a little bit of color to it. And Kathy also showed me a really cool thing to do is to just go ahead and scribble. I'm a little bit out of camera there. Go ahead and scribble your color. Okay. Then take your wet brush, and I'm going to go ahead and wet this. And I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to color my pear. I think this is a really cool way to do this. Now, as long as you keep this wet, you can keep coming back to that well. Once it dries, you're going to need to scribble some more on. And you can scribble that right on top. Okay, I think I want a little bit more yellow, so I'm going to come in, put some more on. Get it wet and in my brush. And now I'm going to add a little bit of red and orange, and I'm going to mix these two together to get that blush that you see on a pear. So I just wet both areas that I scribbled and mixed them in. Okay, and I'm just going to use my wet brush to kind of get rid of my hard lines and dabble it in there. I'm going to come in and get a little bit of green. And I'm going to put some green in there as well. And so, quite simply, got a little nice graphite looking pear. Now I'm going to take my brown color, and you can also, use your watercolor pencils this way. I'm just going to put it there directly, and then I'm going to wet it to enhance that color a little bit. So there's a couple of little tips that I learned from Kathy Hanson at the SDP convention.